Aloha nui kākou. So today, let's take a look at a commonly used phrase, especially in second and third year, as you learn Hawaiian. Of course, that's the phrase ʻakahi, or ʻakahi noa, or ʻakahiā. And first, just some real basic ideas of this word ʻakahi. Notice the word ʻakahi kind of means like first, number one in the series. And think of it in that sense, first. And generally kind of means something happens or will be happening for the first time. It has a sense of just or recently. Has an idea also of never before. And so it's commonly expressed in that kind of context. Now you also notice the a, it's that same ku'a, yeah, until, and then you followed by a painu. So it's always followed, that a is always followed by a painu. And so the common phrases, as we can look here, ʻakahi akipa. So ʻakahi akipa, anything from being the first time, never before, recently, or that sense of just occurred. ʻakahi akipa o kahiwalani. So kahiwalani has just visited, recently visited, for the first time visited, or the sense of never before. Kahiwalani has visited. And who did she visit, of course? Kona kupuna wahine. Now, we also notice when you have a papani, yeah, we know papani like to move up. And so we generally, we have a papani, yeah, ao, oi, oia, laua, lako, maua, mako, kaua, kako, laua, lako, will move up. And also names, yeah. So for example, I might have ʻakahi okimo, may have maybe moved up also, yeah, besides staying back. Same rules as usual. And so, of course, as it says, when a piko is a papani, we like to move it up. And so let's look at the examples of this. And so we'll start off with the word ʻakahi. Now, another common way it's pronounced or stated is, you don't have to, of course, put it in, but is to put in intensifiers like no. It's probably the most common, ʻakahi no. Sometimes you might hear ʻakahi wale no. Sometimes you might hear ʻakahi hoʻi. ʻAkahi hoʻi awa ike maka. Yeah, hoʻi. And of course, a combination of no and hoʻi. And so these are all common ways in which intensifies the use of the word ʻakahi. First time. Now, so I'll just use the basic ʻakahi no. And again, it's followed by an a, and it will be followed by some kind of painu, some kind of expression of a painu, verb usage. As we remember, this a literally meaning until. Yeah. So examples I might have, of course, is ʻakahi noa pau ka'awina. ʻakahi noa ike ia, kanani o ka aina. ʻAkahi no a lohe I ke la mele. ʻAkahi no a himeni ia ke la mele. Yeah, and again, everything from first time, never before, and also commonly used with the expression of just and recently. Yeah. Now, if I wanted to say something in English like, I finally saw what's a place? Maybe, I finally saw Mokuʻula. And Mokuʻula is on the west side of Maui, yeah, in Lele or Lahaina. So I finally saw Maui, meaning I never saw Maui before. This is the first time I actually got to see Mokuʻula. Yeah, so we know, of course, this is the piko, and this will be the painu. Yeah, so we'd express that with that sense of ʻakahi. Maybe I want to put in that no. A, ike, wau, ia, mokuʻula. And this would be correct, but we do know, as I had said earlier, commonly because this is a papani, ʻakahi noa ike wau ia mokuʻula more commonly would actually be expressed this way. ʻAkahi no wau a ike ia mokuʻula. Yeah, ʻakahi no wau a ike ia mokuʻula. I finally got to see moku'ula. I never saw moku'ula before. This is the first time I saw moku'ula. I just saw moku'ula and I recently saw moku'ula, all expressed in that same way. Now, maybe I want to use, instead of no, I could say also, ʻAkahi ho'i au a ike ia moku'ula. ʻAkahi wale no au a ike ia moku'ula. ʻAkahi wale ho'i au. ʻAkahi no ho'i. I mean, all those various ways, depending on what I want to say, intensifying. And that's the general expression. Yeah, again, what it means. And the thing to always remember, again, is that that a is always followed by the painu. Now, what painu can be used? All painu can be an action, yeah, a hana. ʻAkahi no ike. It could be hopena. ʻAkahi no ike ia. ʻAkahi no lo'a. ʻAkahi no maupopo. Again, all painu can be expressed. Now, we also, just to kind of show you other very, very similar kinds of whens, and probably best way to describe, these are all types of whens that you can use, which are very similar in structure to ʻAkahi. And maybe I just put the idea of whens back here, as they're all a kind of whens when you express something, are the usage of other words that are very, very similar. One common one is the expression ilava, and works the same way. Ilava or ilava noa in some kind of painu. And this has a kind of when idea also, but it's usually with the sense of being expressed of the idea as no sooner than, or a kind of sense of as soon as, that, maybe ilava noa helele ikaua. No sooner than the rain fell. Yeah. Ilava noa pauka ha'avina. As soon as the ha'avina was done, or no sooner then, or when the ha'avina. So it's a when, but it has that kind of connotation of being no sooner than, or as soon as. Another common word that's sometimes used like lava is the word loa, might be used. Iloa noa pauka pilikia. Iloa noa helele ikaua. Iloa noa maupopo ya'u. And this has a very, very similar sense of a when with that connotation of as soon as. Now, let me just also say, sometimes in the older material, instead of saying ilava noao or iloa novao, yeah, as a pico here, you might actually see, which is common in the older text, is it actually marked as a object in this form. Iloa no ya'u or iloa ya'u. Yeah, now, I don't want to get too deep into the explanation of what occurred, but we can see many times that this older form of ya'u became more and more used with what we mostly use today, which is the word ao. Yeah, so there was a shift in the language. So just kind of be aware that when you see the word loa or lava used in older materials, you might see it written as in that way. So that's the expression again of, and again, you notice it works in the exact same way. Same the until, and painu. But the idea, instead of being first time perhaps, now it might mean no sooner than. Yeah. And has a strong kind of sense of when, like, almost like it connects, something occurred and then right after that, something else happened. Yeah. Another common usage that we use is the expression of aya noa or aya in the same way. Yeah. And this one, again, this is another very highly used expression. Same grammatical pattern, as you can see. Yeah, really the same pattern. The a is always followed by the painu. Except in this one, it has a kind of more stronger and stringent meaning of only when, only until, not unless. In other words, something has to occur. So maybe I want to say, you can only leave only when the bell rings. Yeah. In other words, you won't leave until so it has a sense of until, not unless, only when the bell rings. Yeah. So I might express that by saying, aya no kani kapele. Yeah. That not until the bell rings, aya no kani kapele. Maybe only when you complete your homework. Aya no oi ho'opau i ka ha'awina. Aya no pau ka ha'awina ya oi. Yeah, depending how you want to express it. Maybe not until you Not until, maybe what's a kind of when? Not until the glass is full of water or something. Yeah. Aia no a piha ke ki'aha I ka wai. Yeah, aia no a piha. So you're not going to do something not until. This condition has to be met. That's the big idea of this expression. Only when, not unless, not until. Again, but as you can see, just like ʻAkahi noa, it's really the same pattern. All that changes really is what happens in the front end. And we have one more common one that's used sometimes, or another one, and that's the expression of hakalia noa. And many times it has an E, sometimes it won't have an E, but the idea of hakalia. Now, the meaning of hakalia, if you went to look in a dictionary, means that something is kind of dilatory or delayed. There was some time. So it's a same expression of as, or as soon as, or a when. But it's kind of like if I was saying, as soon as the bell rang, we left class. But maybe it's a sense of, I was waiting, there was some delay. I was waiting for this bell to ring, it didn't ring yet. Yeah, so there was a sense of waiting, a sense of delay. And it works in the same way. I hakalia noa kanikapele. I hakalia noa paukahaavina. I hakalia noa maupopoyaya. Yeah, only when he or she understood, with that sense of there was some delay in that. It was something that you were waiting for. And so these are common expressions, again, that, all based upon the same fundamental formulas like ʻAkahi. Yeah? So again, either we say ʻAkahi noa paukapilikia, ilava noa paukapilikia, iloa noa paukapilikia, aia noa paukapilikia, and I hakalia noa paukapilikia. As you can see, all various whens, slight differences, slight connotations, but it's good to learn of all of them together as they really all are in the same formula. And the thing to remind you, of course, is that A always fronts some kind of painu. And what painu can be used? Hana, any kind of actions, VT or VI, or any kind of hopena, yeah, which is a'ano or EI. So with that, yeah, well, ʻAkahi noa mau popo ya oko, yeah, aloha.